Alright guys, it's always a pleasure to have you guys here on my channel. This is Treadmill FX, and I always bring to you guys the best strategy. So today I'm bringing to you guys this amazing scalping strategy. It's a 20-minute strategy, which means you can hold up to 20 candlesticks when scalping. Okay, so like I always tell you guys that scalping is one of the fastest way of trading in forex. It's kind of trade you don't have to stay for a very long time. So today I'm going to bring to you this amazing strategy. Like it's one of a kind. It's very reliable and it's very profitable. All you just have to do is hold as long as 20 minutes, that's 20 candlesticks, and you close the trade. So before we start, I would like you guys to subscribe to the channel. If you've not subscribed to this channel before, I'd like you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video with your friends, and leave some sweet comments, and don't forget to turn on your notification to always get amazing video from me whenever I post them online. So first of all, before we start, I'd like you to check on the description page. You'll see a link to my WhatsApp number, and you can talk to me directly on WhatsApp if you have difficulties trading the forex market, and maybe you're interested in joining our mentorship program. We mentor people, teach people, and groom them into becoming a professional trader. So you can join the trend today and become a professional trader and start trading like a pro. Or you can join our VIP signal group, where we drop powerful and profitable signals every single day. Okay, we drop 3 to 4 signals, profitable signals that you can trade and make so much money for yourself. So all you just have to do is check on the description page. You see a link to my Telegram. You see a link to my Telegram, and you can just click and join the free Telegram group. And when you are there, you can observe what's happening on the VIP, and we also drop signals there as well. And we also do account management. We manage your account, trade your account, and give you profits every single day. So guys, before we start, I'd like to share with you guys the settings we'll be needing for this strategy. Okay, so the settings we'll be needing for this strategy will be on our main chart, the moving average, the Bollinger Bands, and on the indicator window 1 we have the stochastic oscillator, we have the moving average, and we have the MACD. So first of all, the first indicator we'll be adding here will be the moving average. Okay, so the moving average, please, I don't want to waste so much time, so you can just be screenshotting this. Just screenshot this and keep, so that you can fix it on your own charts, and you can use them as well. So it's period 10, shift 0, method is linear weight applied to water weight, close HL60/4, style is 4 pixel, and I'm using red. After that it's done. And the next indicator we'll be adding here will be the Bollinger Bands, which has a period of 5, deviation of 0.5, shift 0, applied to previous indicator data, style is 4 pixel, I'm using green color, and it's done. So the next one will be under the indicator window 1. So the first one you'll be adding here will be the stochastic oscillator. The K period is 5, D period is 3, slow is 3, price field is low/high, method is simple, main is 4 pixel. Please, you have to take notes on this very place. If you're using a white, if your chart background is white, make sure you leave this space at white. The main 4 pixel white, the signal is 4 pixel white. But if you're using a black background, make sure it's black. So the levels we'll be having here will be the level 90, the level 80, the level 20, and the level 10. After that, you click done. Okay, so the the last indicator we'll be adding here will be the MACD. Okay, so the MACD is 12, fast EMA 12, slow EMA is 26, MACD SMA is 9, apply to close, main is 1 pixel. I'm using white because I'm using a white background. So if you are using a black background, make sure your space is black. Signal is 4 pixel, and I'm using red. Okay guys, and the last but least but not the least indicator we'll be adding here will be the moving average. Okay, so the moving average here will have the period of 10, shift of 0, method linear weight applied to weighted weight close HLCC/4, style is 4 pixel, and the color is black. And after that, you click on done. So after we might have finished installing our indicators, the second thing we will have to do now after installing our indicator is knowing the zoom level for this strategy. Okay, so to know the zoom level for this strategy, you have to zoom in your chart completely like this. Okay, you have to zoom it completely like this, zoom it to the last level. Okay, after doing that, you zoom it at 1, 2. Okay, understand? Zoom it in completely, then you zoom out 1 and 2. Okay, so that means the zoom level we'll be having here is the second zoom level. Okay, that's the zoom level we'll be having here. So after doing that, the next thing you want to do now is knowing when to buy and when to sell. And remember that when you're scalping, if you're on boom, you have to sell. If you're on crash, you have to buy. That's if you're scalping. So now we are on boom and we're using boom 1000. So that means we are actually going to sell. So there's one thing I would like you to understand is that these pairs of boom and crash that are very risky to scalp, especially the crash 300 is very, very risky if you want to scalp the market. So I always advise, if you want to scalp boom and crash, it's always advisable you use boom 1000 and boom 500. And I really prefer you to use boom 1000 because boom 1000 it's very, very okay and good for you to scalp, because if you can understand the market structure perfectly, if you can understand the price action, like knowing when and where the market is heading, if the market is actually on a downtrend and it's selling and you are trying to scalp boom 1000, I promise you, if you are reading the chart well, like if it's really on a downtrend and you're selling, I guarantee you will pick so much candles before you have a spike. Okay, before you have a spike. So if you follow this video correctly, you watch it with a clear understanding, I guarantee you after this video and you use this strategy on your charts, you will make so much profit. Okay, so before you start selling, okay, with this strategy, first thing you need to do is you need to understand the market structure. Okay, what do I mean by the market structure? What I mean by the market structure is you trying to understand which direction the market is heading at the moment. Is the market on uptrend or is the market on a downtrend? So how do you get to know if the market is on uptrend or downtrend? So the first thing you want to do is you move to a higher time frame. Okay, because that's what you use in reading the market. Okay, you can't read the market with a 1 minute time frame because what it tells you will only be what is happening within 1 minute. Okay, so you have to go to a higher time frame because it's stronger to read the chart on a higher time frame. It gives you like a perfect structure of how the market is doing at that very time. Okay, so now you move to a higher time frame like the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so as you can see at this level here, you will say that the market is on uptrend. As you can see from the trend line I just drew here, now you can tell that the market is on uptrend. So at this point, if you were on this trade, okay, now if you're on this trade and you want to scalp this market, okay, this is the right, as in this will be a very wrong time for you to scalp this market, because if the market is on an uptrend, that means there are a series of spikes happening, because when you're on boom and crash, and you're in boom especially, and the market is on uptrend, that means series of spikes are happening. That is why the market is pushing up, because it's the spike that is actually pushing the market up. So when the market is on uptrend, it means it's having series of spikes. So if you are trying to scalp at this point, you're trying to scalp the boom at this point, you will lose money because there will be series of spikes pushing the market up and pushing you out of the market, and you will end up with losses. So at this point, you don't trade the market, you wait for a perfect timing, which is when the market is on a downtrend. And when you see that the market is on a downtrend, that gives you a clear a clear passage for you to start scalping and make your money. So let me show you how the market is on downtrend. Okay, yes, this is a clear example of how and when the market is on a downtrend. As you can see from my trend line here, as you can see, it's actually heading down. That tells you that the price is going down at this level. So if you were to enter the trade from here, you will see that you will actually be on so much profit because the market have sold down to this level here before it started going up again. So at this point now, if you see the market structure this way, looking this way, and you draw your trend line, you see that it's actually on a downtrend like this. Okay, that is the right time for you to start scalping and get as much candles as you want to get. Okay, so after might have finished reading the market structure and you see this kind of trend, okay, you actually know that this market is on a downtrend. This is the right time for you to start scalping. So after seeing this, all you need to do is go back to your 1 minute time frame, and when you get down to your 1 minute time frame, when is the right time for you to start scalping the market? Okay guys, so the first condition you will be looking out for is you have to make sure that the red and black indicator you are seeing here on your indicator window 1 is actually above the level 80. Okay, that's in between the level 80 and 90. Okay, so the moment you see that this red and black indicator is above the level 80, okay, so the second condition will be you looking over your main chart here. Okay, looking over your main chart, and you have to make sure that the red indicator is crossing the green indicator all the way down like this. Okay, if you see it going up like this, no, you don't have to take the trade. Okay, you have to always make sure that when it crosses, it comes down, and when it comes down, this will be your entry. Okay, the moment you see this happening, the moment you see this red indicator crossing the green indicator down like this, you open your position and you sell. And when you sell, you can see you had so many candlesticks, which is more than 20 candlesticks here you want to count. So I would just suggest you just pick 20 candlesticks. That means you stay just 20 minutes in the market. After 20 minutes, you close your trades with profit, and you do what? You wait for another entry like this. You can do this over and over again as many times as you want in a day. Okay, so far you have the right setup. Okay, so all you just need to do is just look for the right setup like this, and you open your positions and you sell and pick 20 candlesticks. So let's look for another entry. Okay, as you can see guys, this is another entry here. Okay, as you can see, the black and red indicator is above the level 80, but as you can see, the black one here didn't go that up, like it wasn't that high enough to reach the level 90, but at least it passes the level 80. But that tells you that it's not really strong enough for you to stay too long. Okay, so at this point, if I were you, I won't take the trade. I'd rather just wait for another setup. Okay, but if you take the trade, you don't have to stay that long. Maybe you can just take 10 candlesticks and you out of the market. So you have to make sure that these indicators are, the signals are really strong enough for you to make that trade. So how are the signals that strong enough? This is where you have a very strong signal. As you can see, the red and the black one, it's almost at the level 90, which means it's at the overbought level. Okay, it's at the overbought level, which is the level 90 here. And you look over your main chart and you see that the red indicator is crossing the green one down like this. As you can see, there was a very long trade here, which you can acquire as much as 20 candlesticks before you get a spike. Okay, so guys, it's very easy. All you just have to do is pay more attention to the trend lines, and look at your indicators and make sure it gives you the right setup before you make that trade. Okay, look for another entry. Okay, this is another sweet entry. As you can see, the red and the black indicator on your indicator window 1 is above the level 80, almost close to the level 90, which is the overbought level. And you look over your main chart, you see that the red indicator is crossing the green one downside like this. As you can see, there was a very long sell at this point. This is probably up to 40 candlesticks if you want to count. That means it ran for like 40 minutes. But I always suggest you pick just 20. Don't be greedy, don't stay longer than 20 minutes. Just pick 20 candlesticks and you close the trade with profit. So guys, that's how the strategy works. It's very, very reliable. It's very reliable, guys. Like I said, I always advise you to trade boom 1000 if you want to scalp. Trade boom 1000 or crash 1000 if you want to scalp. Always try to avoid crash 300 if you actually want to scalp. Okay guys, so this is another entry. As you can see, the red and black, it's above the level 80, close to the level 90, which is the overbought level. And you look over your main chart, you see the red and green indicator crossing each other to the downside like this. As you can see, it gives you a very long sell, which you can probably pick up to 40 candlesticks if you want to count. But like I always say, just pick 20. Okay, 20 is okay. Don't be greedy, just pick 20 candlesticks and you close the trade. So guys, if you check, that's how it's happening. It keeps happening like that. So all you just have to do is just wait for the right setup. Okay, wait for the right setup, wait for the right time to make the right entry. Because if you make a wrong entry when it's not the right time, you actually going to end up losing money. So it's always preferable you always wait for the right entry. That's why it's very, very okay, and it's very, very right for you to be patient on forex. Whenever you're trading forex, if you don't have patience in forex, I promise you're going to end up losing money. Forex needs a whole lot of patience, so you have to be patient and wait for the right entry for you to make the right decision. Okay, guys, this is another entry here, guys. Okay, there's something I want to tell you also. All right, as you can see, if you look at your main chart now, you can see that we this setup here was correct. The red candle crosses the green one to the downside, and it actually still so for a long time. But if you look at your indicator window one, you can see that the red indicator didn't get above the level 80. So which means if I were you, I wouldn't take this trade because it's not advisable. Not advisable you take the trade, okay, because the red indicator is not up to the level 80. So at this kind of setup here, it's not advisable for you to take the trade. It can actually sell, like you see, it's sold for a long time, but it's not advisable. Okay, it's not advisable when you see a setup like this. All you just have to do is avoid it and wait for the complete setup. Okay, yeah, this is what I call a complete setup. The red and the black indicator going above the level 80, okay, which is the overbought level. And you look over your main chart and you see the green and the red indicator crossing each other to the down part like this. That will be your entry. When once you see this happening, the red and the green crossing each other to the downside, you open your positions, you pick 20 candlesticks and you close the trade. So guys, it's very, very easy. It's very, very easy. Just wait for the right time, wait for the right opening, wait for the right decision, wait for the right time. Don't make wrong decisions, okay guys, so you don't end up losing money. Okay, because I want everybody to make money on forex. So just watch the video over and over again and make sure you understand this perfectly before you try it on your trades. You can as well maybe try them on your demo account. So when you are now okay with the strategy, you can now move to your real account and start making money, because with this strategy you're actually going to make a whole lot of money. It's very reliable, guys. It's very reliable and profitable. I've been using it for some time and it's working perfectly fine, and now say let me have to come here and share it with you guys. So guys, thank you for watching the video. But please, before you go, if you didn't subscribe to the channel, I ask you do so. Subscribe to this channel, leave some sweet comments, okay, share the video to your friends, and don't forget to turn on your notification to always get amazing videos whenever I post them online. So thank you guys for watching. See you some other time, and bye.